Comparison is the thief of joy. And I didn't come up with that either. Some smarter guy who actually had his life together probably did years ago, you know? But it's true as fuck. Like, I'm 22, broke as hell, still living with my parents, and I can barely even pay rent on time. And every time I scroll online, there's some 20-year-old kid with a supercar, designer clothes, and a fucking beach vacation every other week. Like, what the fuck? And it's not even just influencers, it's people I went to high school with too. They've moved away, they've got apartments, houses, some of them even have fucking kids now, and me, I'm still basically in the same place I was when I left high school. Broke, no job, and honestly just stuck. And I'm not even really that jealous of that lifestyle. Like, not really. I don't want a Lamborghini. I don't want to flex fucking Rolexes on TikTok. I'd honestly be perfectly happy with like a cheap-ass apartment and a Toyota Corolla from Facebook Marketplace or some shit, you know? But seeing everyone else's fucking like highlight reel all the time, like vacations in the Bahamas, these fancy-ass events, some fucking 19-year-old being paid just to shout out a brand while they're on a beach, it's like, damn, I've never really even been on a vacation before, like a genuine vacation, honestly, and that shit kind of hurts sometimes, you know? Not because I want their life, honestly, but because I feel like I don't even have the basics figured out yet. And honestly, I think a lot of it is where I grew up. It's a very, very small town. Like, think of a small town and shrink it by like fucking 3. And on top of that, it's hours away from anything in either direction. No fucking jobs, and honestly, nothing to work towards. I feel like everyone always says, oh, there's jobs everywhere, but no, not here. And this comparison shit, it's not even just now. It was when I was a kid too, honestly. You know, other kids in school would show up with a new iPhone or some new clothes, and I was still wearing the same shit from like years ago. And I appreciate everything my dad did for me and continues to do. I really do, but fuck, it was honestly hard sometimes. Like, my little sister now, she's getting iPads and iPhones every year, and I'm just sitting here like, where the fuck was this when I was a kid, you know? Life's not fair at all, and I know that, but sometimes it's like, holy shit. And the worst part, it's not even like I want half of this shit I'm jealous about, honestly. Like, I don't want to party every night, I don't want to live in Miami, but seeing it shoved in my face every time I open TikTok or Instagram, it really makes me feel like a fucking loser sometimes for not having it. Like, the algorithm is personally bullying me or some shit, you know? It's not even just social media, it's people I actually know, people who made it out, I guess, people with jobs, houses, kids, shit that I don't even necessarily want even, but the fact that they have it and I don't, it honestly makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong or doing nothing at all. And yeah, I know a lot or most of those fucking influencers are only there because mommy and daddy paid for it, you know? Half of them are fucking just renting out Lambos for a fucking thumbnail anyway, and the other half will probably be bankrupt in like 5 years. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But even knowing that, it still kind of gets to me sometimes because when I look at my life, it's like, yeah, I'm not doing great at all, honestly. Like, I'd honestly take any win at this point. Like, clothes fucking fitting right or just one vacation. That's it. That's all I need, honestly. That's really the dream right now. So yeah, comparison really is the thief of joy. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, influencers with their fucking Lamborghinis or people from high school buying houses or even just some random dude flexing a vacation to fucking Africa or some shit. It's always a reminder that I'm not there, you know? But honestly, none of that shit actually makes me happy anyway. What I actually want is pretty simple. I just want a place of my own, something steady, and maybe just a little bit of peace. And I'll get there one day, at least I hope so. But anyway, until next time, keep being you and stay alive out there.